my people? You already know who it is. It's your boy Prophet Pete, and you tune into the Prophet Radio Show, man. Coming to you live and direct from NY with some dope guests for today. But before we get started, I want to give a shout out or my prayers and condolences. Well, my prayers to Tiger Woods for getting into that real bad accident the other day. They declared it an accident. They say nothing crazy was going on, like he had happened in the past. But best wishes to him and his peoples. Hope he has a speedy recovery. And we're gonna get into this music. We got two dope artists from the West Coast, right? I'm from the East, but my heart resides in the West. And we got two dope artists to talk about this single that they got popping and make me feel like we got a remix, Valentine's Day remix. We got Bigg on it. We got Blaq Thompson on it. And we gonna chop it up. And y'all gonna definitely listen to this. What's up, fellas?
What it do? What it do?
Yo, what up, Prophet?
Yeah, man. We here in the building. Yo, introduce yourselves real quick. Let me know where you from. So this way everybody know.
Okay. Well, I'm Blaq Thompson, man. I'm from born and raised, Compton, California. Proud to be from the city. And I'm just, grateful to be on the show, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you too, man. Compton in the building, right? I don't got an LA hat for you, so we that nine hat's just gonna have to rock. That's it. That's the way it's going down today. So, Feeve, man, tell them where you from. I know you're a little more east from all the way west, but you still alive.
Yeah. I'm actually from California. But I've been in Vegas so long, I feel like I'm from Vegas, man. I love this city, man. It's an amazing city, man.
Vegas is like New York's 42nd Street, just on a huger scale. Like, that's what it is. It's always live, no matter what time of day it is. And it seems pretty safe. I don't know. When I was there, I felt safe. So I think that. I think
Big Feeve, keep it safe.
Oh, Feeve, keep it safe.
Everybody love Feeve in Vegas, man. Everybody know Big Feeve in Vegas, man. So
he definitely making moves out there. So let's talk about make me feel like this record, this track that you guys came together on and collaborated on. How did that actually become possible?
Just I had the track originally for something else, and just me and Big Feeve on the phone, just conversing and vibing, and I pulled the track up, and it was like it was history. He wrote the song in like 10-15 minutes, so it was one of them type of situations, and then from there on out, man, it just we made magic together.
Well, let me say this too. Blaq is that type of guy. He if Blaq can listen to your music and know you as an artist, and you give him the time to sit down and kind of tell you what you need, he'll develop a track in a direction for you to go. So when I called Blaq was like, Feeve, you need to do something like this, man. And so he sent me the track. He had a hook on it originally, and I understood. I was like, it gave me a great idea in terms of the direction I needed to go. I just kind of wanted to talk about what I wanted to talk about. So then I rewrote the hook. And the great thing about Blaq is when you do a record with Blaq, he's an artist and a producer, so he knows what to go. I just sent him the track, and he go from there. Like my vocals, I laid them, send it to Blaq. He know he's gonna do all the vocal arrangement. He know with the ad lib. He just dope, man. Blaq phenomenal. So he's singing and producing, composing, all this kind of stuff, man. It's easy with Blaq.
So Blaq, how long have you been making music?
Oh man,
That's a good
It's a
question.
funny story though, man. It's funny because
Yeah.
when I met when me and Big Feed met, that's kind of when I started, man, making music for us. You
Oh,
know what I'm saying? I was always could sing. I always could sing, but I just wasn't making music at the time. But yeah, man. So I say about 20 something years now, man.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
man.
young. Blaq was just getting out of high school, but I was a
I was
little
skinny
bit
too.
older than him, and he was actually, yeah, he was skinny then, real
I
skinny,
was skinny,
and
man.
but he was already signed to Al Heyman and Wes Crockett. You know, Al Heyman is the guy that promote with Floyd Mayweather, so he was already signed with them. With I think it was Electric Records with Big West, rest in peace. Blaq was
Yeah.
already had a deal. He was already in the studio recording, and he was singing. He wasn't producing, but he was singing at the time, and like phenomenal singer. You know, he just
Man.
so he started rolling with me, hanging out. We started working, and I took him to a couple places. He got another deal, and then after that they gave him a whole studio. He just sat in there, taught himself how to do everything, play, produce, vocal range. He's a music director. Man, this guy Blaq is so dope, man. It's incredible. You have no idea. This dude is so dope.
So what was the thought process behind the remix, the Valentine's Day remix, when you redid it? Because there is a difference between the original track and the remix.
Well, Big Feeb called me one day and was like, I think we should do like an acoustic. And when he said that, that was right up my alley, man. Like
Right.
I get to be musical now. You know what I'm saying? So when he called me with that, man, I put my heart into that one, man.
So I guess from what you just said, you know, it's great to make music on all these different electronic instruments and everything else, but
The best is doing
I
it
bet you
live, man.
feel the live factor a lot better.
Man, I love it. I love it, man.
And it changes the way the music sounds and the feel behind it. Just the feel, but I think the energy transfers so much different with
This
those
remix
live
is,
instruments.
hey, this remix, man, I love it. I love it. I can't wait till the world can hear it, man. For real.
Oh, we definitely gonna play that tonight. But before I even play that, I'm definitely gonna play the original video.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Whoa.
Right. So we gonna watch the original video. Then we gonna get into the remix.
Okay. Let's do it.
And let people vibe with both of them because they both hot tracks. So I think that's what we're going to do right now. So I want you guys to actually introduce this joint for the people. Reintroduce yourselves and introduce this video we're about to play for the people.
It's your boy Blaq Thompson with my big bro Big Feeb. Make me feel like this is a ladies' anthem. Trust me, the ladies, you're gonna love it. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Hey, she can do that. Cause she did it. Yep.
Wait a minute, I truthfully admit it. Never thought I'd see the time of my life when I'm committed. Big fee ball to the game, I run the city. Bad women toss my name like a frisbee. I ain't got time for the hate, I move quick. Money bag like deep in the safe, I drop bricks. Make a woman buck when being, I'm never average. That she go telling her friends cause I'm a savage. Big fee falling in love, and all can have it. Now I'm talking family and marriage for 30 carats. It's nothing like finding a woman that you can cherish. Sexy mama truly deserved to live life. Black queen, truly amazed, what can I say? Now you catch me boarding the plane with an upgrade. 400 grand when we land in France. She gon' shop till she drop when I'm waving that fan.
It made me feel like chop 100 grand a
month on your fashion. You make me feel like giving you the access code to my mansion. You make me feel like you're my queen and I'm your king. You make me feel like buying that big fat diamond ring.
Your measures, your treasures. 38, 36 has been a pleasure. 26 in the waist mean hold on forever. BTW, I just wanna cuddle you. You the dream team, so I don't need to hug you. Call me every second, you can never be a bugaboo. Sexy in my Rolls Royce, keep a ninja loving you. I just wanna stack it when a ninja walking next to you. I know your worth, I felt your hurt. The mother thoughts can last when you come first. Can't wait to show you off in the family church with the extravagant hat and the matching shirt. St. Laurent boots with the Moai purse. Classy and foreverness, sexy on the highs list. Hotter than a bowl of grits sitting on my honor list. I just wanna let you know the decision was unanimous.
You make me feel like drop 100 grand a month on your fashion. You make me feel like giving you the access code to my mansion. You make me feel like you're my queen and I'm your king.
You're my queen.
And we back, y'all. We definitely back. Black Thompson in the background working. He working in the background. Look at that. Yeah,
Blaq in the studio, huh?
Yeah, he in the studio. I hear somebody rapping in the back. Yo, we can leak that music. Yo, watch. We about to leak some music.
Blaq's such a hard worker.
Hold on. Here, you can just play it right now. Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Blaq,
got the wedding song ready for the wedding, right? Definitely. That joint is gonna be played at the wedding. But we gotta see if we gonna play the actual original or we gonna play the remix.
Shout out to Jamila Nicole.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Jamila. We love you, Queen.
Yeah. So you was actually whistling at the end of that track. That was you just doing that. Nah, because I'm trying to make sure.
Hey, I got to tell you the story behind that whistle. So Blaq, I used to with Blaq. You know, Blaq is an incredible vocalist, and most people don't know it. He just do what he need to do. He don't be trying to show out. So a lot of times he get in situations where other singers used to back in the day used to want to challenge him. And I used to, and so Blaq really just, you know, he thinking like, oh, we just having fun. But at the end of the day, when Blaq starts singing, they get mad because they really can't rap with him like that. But, you know what I'm saying? So he started doing all these crazy vocals, and you know what I'm saying? And then they get mad, and now we just ruined the collab. So I told Blaq years ago, I said, Blaq, because Blaq, whatever you sing, whatever run you sing, Blaq can whistle that shit. So if you go, ooh, ooh, Blaq can whistle that shit. So I said, Blaq, instead of just blowing everybody out, just whistle them out. So it was like kind of like an inside joke. I mean, like, because Blaq can he can whistle like an instrument, bro.
And it be on accident, man.
I don't know if it's on accident, but that's pure talent because no lie, I'm sitting there and I'm like, is that a whistle or is like they playing a flute? Because that
And you know, when I was
right.
recording it, I did it on accident and it recorded. That's the cool, and that's the funny truth, man. When I got done singing the song, I started whistling and I wasn't paying attention and it recorded.
And that's why he started laughing. If you hear him on the end of the track, he started laughing like that.
Yeah, man, like I didn't mean to do that, man.
Right. So
He wanted to leave it in
we
there.
just-
So I left it in there.
we just left it on. He just left it on there. Forget it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's pure talent. So I know that you've been doing this for 20 years, making music for 20 years. But besides, this particular track, do you have anything else out there that people can run out and listen to? Because I want to say, after you answer that question, that there's some things that I want to say from just hearing you that I want to let you know about from the Prophet Peter. But what else you got out there?
Oh man, I got a few songs out there. You can go on all streaming sites. I just actually put a song out called it's called You Don't Want These Problems. It's kind of a funny song, but it's just a nice way to, tell people to kind of back up off you. But it's a good song though, man. It got a good little, old school vibe to it. But you can find me on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube,
Okay. Well, one thing I got first off, when I seen the image of you, didn't think you would have sounded like that. That's for
I
one.
get it all the time.
Right? Then I thought you was a rapper.
Everybody say that, man.
Do you rap?
No, I do not rap, man. Hey,
You do?
it's so funny. I always tell this story. I say, I'm a musician. I played in church too. So I would go to church, and because I didn't dress the way that, church people, quote unquote, dress, people would always say, here come this rapper. Who's rap? Well, we got a gospel rapper or something. And then they'll laugh once they see me get on keys or organ or something, man. They be laughing. It's so funny.
Can't judge a book by its cover. And I will
Can't judge
say,
a book by its cover at all.
and just hearing your vocals, it definitely throws people for a loop. Because
Yeah. I don't
it-
talk like that either.
yeah, and then like I could get a Rick Ross vibe from you, like from afar. Be like,
Yeah.
you probably gonna do
I
some
usually
Rick
get
Ross.
Biggie. I usually get the Biggie vibe. Get the Biggie vibe off, man. So I'm used to it, man. I like it, man. I think it's dope.
Yeah, it definitely is, man. Definitely is. The music is popping. So what I want to do now, because we heard the original. Now we gonna get into this remix, right?
Oh, yeah.
With,
They're
with
gonna like
all,
it, man.
with all this wonderful goodness that got put into it. Now, both tracks were produced by you.
Yes.
Both tracks. So remember, he just does not sing; he also produces.
Yes, sir. Blessed,
So-
man. I'm blessed, man.
And while during the interview, he's in the studio as we speak.
I'm
So
working with an artist as well.
see, so this is what I'm talking about. But this is when the grind, the hustle is real. Like
Yeah, for real.
you sit there and there's people that talk about being in the industry. There's people that talk about doing this and doing that. But then when you reach out to them, you catch them all off base. They nowhere near what they say they be doing.
Yeah,
And
man.
right now, you stepping away, going back to the booth, dude. You're doing it. So, let's get into this joint real quick.
Hey,
Yeah,
do that.
make me feel like
Get it. Yep.
Valentine's Day remix. Big Feet, Blaq, Thompson. Let's get it, y'all.
Wait a minute, I truthfully admit it. Never thought I'd see the time of my life when I'm committed. Big feed balls in the game, I run the city. Bad women toss my name like a frisbee. I ain't got time for the hate, I move quick. Bring it back like deeper the safe, I drop bricks. Make a woman buck when being, I'm never average. That she go telling her friends, cause I'm a savage. Big feed falling in love, now I'm happy. Now I'm talking family and marriage with 30 carats. It's nothing like finding a woman that you can cherish. Sexy mama truly deserved to live that. Black queen, truly amazed, what can I say? Now you get Boarding the plane with an upgrade. 400 grand when we land in France. She gon' shock till she drop when I'm waving that fast.
You make me feel like chop 100 grand on your fashion. You make me feel like giving you the access code to my mansion. You make me feel like you're my queen and your king. You make me feel like buying that big fat diamond on that ring.
Yo, treasures, 38, 36 has been a pleasure. 26 in the waist mean hold on forever. BTW, I just wanna cuddle you. You the dream team, so I don't need to hug you. Call me every second, you could never be a buckable. Sexy in my Rolls Royce, keep a ninja loving you. I loving you. The ninja walking next to you. I know your work, I felt your hurt. The mother guys come last and you come first. Can't wait to show you off in the family church. With the extravagant hat and the matching skirt. Same luring boots with the Moai purse. Classy and foreverness, sexy on the highs list. Hotter than a bullet, singing on the honor list. I just wanna let you know the decision was unanimous.
You make me feel like chop 100 grand on your fashion. You make me feel like giving you the access code to my mansion. You make me feel like you're my queen and I'm your king.
You're my queen, yeah. Run that diamond ring, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. I'll buy you everything, oh, yeah. Whatever you like, whatever you want, girl. 'Cause you deserve it. Ooh, oh, yeah.
He laughed and then whistled again. You laughed and then whistled again. It's like, yeah, I did that. And then but you know, and I noticed that there was a slight increase in tempo with the remix.
Yeah.
It shifted a little bit. So you definitely do not only, although you added what you added to it, it is a different tempo. So it gives it a totally different feel. Which
we just took what it is, because a lot of times when you listen to rap music or hip hop or songs, I always I'm the type of musician, I like to take the drums out sometime and just let it, just kind of build percussions around it, because it just kind of makes it more personable. You know what I'm saying? Personal. So it's like we took the drums out and just put the acoustic on there and just so that way they can just feel it. You know what I'm saying? We want when women listen to this, we want them to feel that it's personal. Like that, this is a woman's anthem. So, we wanted to feel, sometimes with the track, you can kind of be like, oh yeah, that's dope. But when you get more intimate with the acoustic and just the percussions, it just gets more personal that way for them,
Yeah. Now you being a producer and an artist and a musician, do you feel that R&B has lost some of that feeling when they make music?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. They lost a lot of it, man. But like I tell everybody, I love what everybody's doing these days. I love it, but I just feel that we lost that. Back when R&B was really going, it was real personal. It's funny that you say that, because I've been seeing a lot of people posting, is there any more real R&B lovers and singers and stuff, and I tell people all the time, I said, until we get that feeling back with the R&B, man, it's gonna always be just a dope song is a dope song, but we had R&B hits. Ain't no hits out, man.
Nah.
There's no real R&B hits that are out. Remember back when Deborah Cox had "How Did You Get Here"? Man, that was a hit when that came out. Man, that was real R&B. And I could just name so many other hits that was R&B. But it's like these days we just good for a couple weeks and then that's it.
Yeah. Usually that's what it is until something else drop. And I think a lot of the feeling has left just music in general, due to the way the culture is. We're so, and just culture in general, the way we live, the way we even treat each other. There's
Yeah.
there's so little feeling. Everything is quick, instant gratification, a like or love or a happy face or something like that. And that's how we transfer emotion. And then
Real
we
talk.
take so much into those little emojis that we don't even know how to connect with real emotions, like even through music.
Exactly, man. And it's crazy because you know music is such a music can save your life. People don't understand the importance of music and how deep music is. I used to, as a singer, when I was coming up, I didn't even, and it's funny because I could sing, but I didn't know that I was saving lives back then, man. People would walk up to me and tell me that I encouraged them, and I was singing a love song, but it would encourage them to want to move on, or even people that was trying to sing, it would encourage them to go. So it's like people don't really understand the importance of what music can do for people. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like this culture, just like you said, if it ain't about a like or how viral, then it ain't about nothing.
Yeah. So I definitely I can't wait to hear some more of your music.
Oh
Right.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Of
because
course.
I definitely feeling the vibe, the voice, just the way everything is together. And that make me feel like it's just that shit right there that's my joint. Now I got
Oh
two
man,
versions of it to listen to.
yeah, man, I love that song, man, and I just love working with my bro, man. It's like magic. That's one of the dopest writers that I have to give credit to. No cap, Big Feeve is he's not just a regular writer. So it's like, you know, Big Feeve, and I'm not just saying this because we own it. I'm saying this because this is what is facts. This man can write just about anything, but he's not gonna write the the little BS, the little stuff that you want to hear for a week. He's gonna write you a song that we can listen to for the rest of our lives. And I feel like make me feel like both versions is a song that we can listen to for the rest of our lives, man.
Now,
Anybody can dedicate that to a female friend, lover, sister, cousin, whatever you want to call it, BFF, however you want to look at it.
yeah, and I know the original track's been out for a little bit now, and it's still going pumping. Feeve posted something today. The streams is going up. That still getting recognition. Now, for usually, like you were saying, music lasts for about a week, then it's forgotten about. This has been going on for months and months and months. That is still being picked up, and the more people, I think I saw a video of it was a governor, mayor, or somebody at an event just dancing to the joint. I forgot where it was. But it was somewhere on
Yeah. That's crazy. That was a while ago. That was Commissioner
Yeah.
Lawrence Whitley and DJ Thump, Teddy Riley. They were handing out turkeys in the community, and that was the first time the record was actually played in Vegas. DJ Thump, who's over at 105.7 right now, man. Great person.
Shout out to DJ Spin too.
Oh man, you got to shout. Spin been playing the record like he been sending the record to everybody. I think he sent it to Jesus.
Jesus is in heaven. Make me feel like, amen.
I'm telling you, man, and it is a track that hearing it for the first time, hearing it for the 20th time, it invokes emotion, and it's one of those things that no matter when you listen to it, you could be having a bad day. You listen to it, and it's going to bring back those memories of that person that made you feel good, that made you want to do those things or that person that you didn't even have that experience with yet, but you're in the process of meeting them or whatever, and you want to get to that point.
That's real, man.
It just reminds me of one of those classic hits, and I know that you guys do your stuff independently, and going with major labels and stuff like that is really not always the way to go. But I think more people need to hear this song.
Appreciate that, man. Like I said, with how things are with music nowadays, it's like no one's talking. We'll tear down the woman. We'll say this about them and how you better give me
Yeah,
this if you want this, and then you got to give me that. But nobody's building them up. You know what I'm saying? And
women
that's
got
what I
it
loved
all.
about how Big Feet wrote this. When he wrote it, like when I heard it, I was like, oh my God, like it made me happy. I had to let my girl like, baby, you need to listen to this. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's building women up, man. And see, that's what we need to do. We got to build them up. So this is like I said, the remix is called. This is ladies' anthem. This is an anthem, man. This is for
Yeah.
them.
And and I believe in building that person you are up, and even the women around you, building them up, because at the end of the day, we forget the foundation of everything, right? The man is looked at as one thing, a woman is looked at as another. But if we're breaking down that emotional aspect that's supposed to keep our communities, our families, our children, and the people in the neighborhood together, it's a everlasting effect that goes in the wrong direction if we don't nurture it properly. So with this with music that says, look, I appreciate you. This is what I want to do for you. This is how I care for you. You are my queen, right? And Feeve calls just about every woman that I could probably think of a queen, right? Because
that's so true.
Yeah.
Man.
But it's the truth.
You knew that, Prophet.
It's the truth, and it's one of those things that it goes a long way. And there's been a lot of that negative culture that would call a woman something else besides a queen, that when they hear that positive word, they're in shock. Like, yo, what? Why you calling me a queen? Because you are. They don't get it. We gotta get back to that. And I think with music, we can get back to that a lot faster.
Real talk, man. I totally agree.
I agree.
So,
go ahead, P.
Now, go ahead, Fee. What you got?
I just like one of the things that I like about Blaq personally is you can take Blaq and put him, just give him a microphone and a piano and set him on the stage.
And that's it?
That's it, bro. That's just not dope. That's not. You have no idea how incredibly talented this man is, man. This dude is, man, like he like one of the dopest guys I've ever worked with in my life. Like, and he's so humble, man. He's never trying to be in competition with nobody. He's just doing music because it is his passion, his dream. Like he said, sometimes he find himself whistling because the music is just going through his head. Blaq, he hear music like we see colors. Blaq is like, dude, I'm telling you, man, I can't even really describe how incredibly talented Blaq is. I mean, in order for you to really see it, you got to like go to a show. You got to start following him on his Instagram. Like one of his great things he do that I love so much is when he sing just live, just a cappella. Like, man, when he does that, it's like, oh my goodness, man. I'm talking about. I mean, Blaq just at a drop of the dime. Just at a drop of the dime, Blaq, he sing a cappella, man. I love when Blaq sing a cappella. Blaq, man, I'm trying to talk him up to get him to go on a rip something.
Oh, no, he gonna sing. He ain't gonna get away. Look, after that whistle, After that whistle, bro, like I was, no, can you whistle something else? Like, yo, can we get a whistle? Can we get some
Hey.
vocals or something? Right, and on the bottom of the screen for everybody, right, Blaq Thompson. That's how you spell it. The bottom of the screen. Yo, following my IG. Look for his music everywhere. Blaq Thompson.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, but yeah. So what you got for? I know you got something. I know you got something. And then you smiling like, yeah, I do. Yeah. I do.
Well, I'll sing a little something. It's kind of, this is gonna sound crazy, but when I whistle, it's something that just is self-conscious. So people might not believe me, but the truth is, when I whistle, I don't know that I'm whistling. It's like because I'm thinking of something else, but then I'll just start whistling. I mean, you should see my wife. She gets so mad at me. She said, "Would you stop whistling?" And I'll be like, "Oh, my bad," because I don't know that I'm whistling. So when people ask me to whistle on the spot, it's like, so it'd be hard for me, man. You just gotta catch me, man. You just gotta catch me.
But I want to hear you. We want to hear you sing.
Oh man, can we talk for a minute, girl? I want to know your name. Can we talk for a minute, girl? I want to know your name.
And effortlessly, no microphone, no auto tunes, no in the background.
I told you, P. Didn't I tell you my boy bad?
God-given talent and uses
that boy can sing.
He can sing, right? He can sing. So don't be fronting like Blaq Thompson cannot sing. If you ain't on a track with him, if you ain't trying to make music with him, it's because you know you not up to par. So you guys came up to come in that room because I see why Big Fee was like, yo, he get in the booth, mess up a whole bunch of collabs because people gonna be like, I can't find that.
I told you.
Like, I can't find
Yo, boy.
He was featuring. Now the track is his. What's up? Like, what happened? You know?
Right.
So,
yeah,
I can definitely see it. I can definitely look at people in the room and they just looking around like, I done wasted my studio time today.
Man,
I gotta come back again. I done messed up. I wasn't prepared. And I just gave him the hook 30 seconds ago. You see what he did?
Right.
Oh man.
But
it's crazy though, Prophet. I tell you this, man. All the time, man. I always tell Blaq, man, it's just gonna happen so big for him. Like, but you know what? Blaq can't go nowhere without somebody knowing him. Like, Blaq can go to New York and put together a band to perform. And he can go to Oklahoma, Tulsa, Mississippi, Ohio, Cleveland. He can come to Vegas. I don't care. Blaq don't know a musician somewhere. And because he used to host all these great musicians used to come out, singers. He used to be a host. Where was that at, Blaq? What was the name in LA?
I was in Hollywood. It's Hollywood, California. I used to host at a club called The Study. Shout out to Unplugged LA. Yeah, man. So some of the biggest, some of the most, a lot of the major artists and independent artists came through there, man. So
I
met a lot of people. I got T.I. was in there, yeah, man. For real.
Hey,
had some pretty big people up in there that
Dennis
we had
Freeman,
Robert Glasper.
Yeah.
So what? So as an artist, as a producer, what would be your advice to people in the industry that are either coming up, want to start in the music industry? what would be your advice to them to become successful at what they're doing? What are some practices or some of the things that you do?
To be honest with you, man, don't give up. Just go. If your heart is really into wanting to be something, don't look at it for the money, and don't look at it for the fame. Just look at it, because now that I've gotten older and more wise, I love what I do so much, and God blessed me to give my gift down to my kids. My kids can sing, and one of my sons is only 8 years old, but he can produce.
Yeah.
So, it was like God really. So once I saw that made me, like I tell people, don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep going, man. Even
Right.
when people don't want to pay you no attention, so what? Who cares? Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Let me piggyback on that. I just want to say this. I want to add to that. Those are people that don't play your music, don't pay your attention. Don't worry about them. And I'm going to tell you why. Because at the end of the day, you have to understand your faith and your belief and understand that God is in control. Because guess what? When you rise to the top to the occasion and you claim your victory spot and you're on the top of the mountain in paradise, right there with you in paradise, guess what? It'll show you and it'll show them no matter how they hated on you, they have no power. They don't got no power. They ain't got no power. They can't stop you. You have 15 or 10 or 2 or 1 DJ that don't play your music. Don't worry about that. Because when you make it with your persistence, your belief, your passion, your faith, when you make it, and you will make it if you stay consistent, believe me, they will realize that they ain't got no power. And let me tell you nothing. If you ain't going nowhere anyway, if you ain't right with God.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
We'll talk. Let's
true.
get started.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Amen.
Time to take the collection plate around.
I'm telling you, that's it. Yo, we're gonna start taking digital tips. Just send us Bitcoin. We good. Yo, but that's what I'm talking about, man. And the key thing of what you said is, basically believe in yourself, remain consistent, believe in God, and don't give people power that don't have power over you.
Right.
Don't worry about them,
we
man.
give people that much power so many times that we let them stop our progress. They don't believe in us, and they get us not to believe in ourselves. And we can't allow that to happen. And you just gotta keep moving forward. Now, I don't know if anybody ever told Fee that he can't make music. I don't know what was wrong with their ears. I don't know if anybody ever told you that you couldn't sing, because I don't know, you must have been deaf. But it could have been something personally in them that they.
You'll be surprised at what me and Big Fee's been through, though, man. That's a whole nother show, though.
A whole nother show. Yeah, but it's crazy because me personally, I couldn't even see how there would be any negative or any you ain't gonna make it in this industry that anybody could ever say. That's me personally.
Well, I understand that because you see, you're in a state of mind where you're so positive, and everything you say and think and believe in is a very positive thing. But when you step outside of your realm, you'll understand that the reality is not like that. There is a negative fiction negative fiction all around us. So, I don't care if you become a doctor, or you want to be a football player, a singer, a rapper, a musician. I don't care if you want to be a radio host, a DJ. You're going to run into those people that don't believe. And you got to understand, they be like that all their life.
Yeah.
People that come on your YouTube and click thumbs down. If you go look at their name, it's like they do. It's like that's their life hobby to do that. They ain't got another life. They just do that. What else they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Real tough.
Yeah.
So, they there, bro.
Yeah. So forget those people. We don't need them. We know you out there. But we're going to salute you anyway. and keep doing what you do, because all it does is it pushes us forward to prove to you, not that we need to prove anything to you, that we are going to sit there and we are going to do what we do regardless.
Right.
Yeah,
And
man.
that's just going to be
Shout
it.
out to you, man. Appreciate you having us on here for real, man.
Oh
Big
yeah,
shout
yo,
out to you,
this
man.
ain't the
Prophet
last.
Radio,
This is
man.
not the last. I'm waiting to figure out how I could get all of just about another 4 or 5 artists, and we all had this whole East Coast, West Coast interview collab talking about music and the industry and the game and everything, because
That'd be dope.
you know, just being able to get together in that way. I like to show people, although we're on different sides of the world, yeah, but one side of the United States versus the other, there's really no difference in the music, and we're so much alike that it's easy for people to say that we're not the same, but we're so much the same, especially when it comes to this music. And that old East Coast, West Coast beef back in the days threw me for a loop because I didn't understand.
Exactly.
But I love my West Coast music. And
shout out to DJ Jackpot.
Yeah, Jackpot was good.
DJ Spin.
DJ Spins and all the West Coast DJs. Shout out to all the ones that support the movement, because man, we ain't going nowhere. Consistency, Blaq Thompson, Big Feeve, family for life. That's the way we rock here. We definitely gonna keep this going, and we gonna.
Thank you for having me, man. I really appreciate it.
Prophet P. Shout out to Prophet P. Shout out to Jamelia, the Queen Jamelia.
Yeah, man. Prophet P, man. God bless you. Thank y'all for having me. I have a session that I gotta get back to.
All right, my brother. Yo, get back to that session. Handle your business, and especially.
I can't wait to get back on here with you, though, man.
Yeah, and you got all those artists you working with, man. We can set things up, get them interviewed, and do all that wonderful stuff, right? So we can help spread the love and get them out there and get them to the right ears and the right.
Appreciate you, man.
New York for supporting us, man. Our music, man.
Shout out to New York.
Man. Yo, fellas, have a good night, man.
All right, go.
All right, be easy. Yeah, so you already know. It's your boy Prophet Pete, and we did it one more time. We brought you that dope flavor from the west side of the world with my man Big Feeve and Blaq Thompson with that Make Me Feel Like. And as they call it, is the female anthem, telling the women that, yo, they're loved, they're beautiful, and I can't wait to be able to do those wonderful things with you and for you. And it's so important that we let our queens know that that's what we want. Besides, you know, those other things that we want. But those things are not that important. As you get older, you realize that being able to cherish that person that you're with, uplift that one that you're with, means that smile and that joy means more to you and to them than any other thing imaginable. It's not about the monetary gains. It's not about all the other things that we look for in those superficial relationships. We got to move forward, make it right, love those that love us, and get it in. So what we're going to do right now, I'm going to take you out with that video one more time.
Me and Blaq Thompson.
Yeah. Oh, Feeve, you still there?
Hey, I'm right with you all the way, baby. You know me, man. I'm right with you. I let you talk.
Yeah, man. So you know, like I was saying, that this is the movement. This is what it is, and they just gotta love it for what it is, and making sure that person that you with knows that you love them unconditionally is more important than anything, man.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna take us out with that video, and then we out of here.
Okay.
All right, my brother.
All right, brother. Love.
Hey, she can do that. Cause she did it. Yep. Hey.
Never thought I'd see the time of my life when I'm committed. Big fee ball to the game, I run the city. Bad women toss my name like a frisbee. I ain't got time for the hate, I move quick. Money bag like deep in the safe, I drop bricks. Make a woman buck when being, I'm never average. That she go telling her friends cause I'm a savage. Big fee falling in love, y'all can have it. Now I'm talking family and marriage for 30 carats. It's nothing like finding a woman that you can cherish. Sexy mama truly deserved to live life. Black queen, truly amazed, what can I say? Now you catch me boarding the plane with an upgrade. 400 grand when we land in France. She gon' shop till she drop when I'm waving that fan.
It made me feel like chop 100 grand a month on your fashion. It made me feel like giving you the access code to my mansion. It made me feel like you're my queen and your king. It made me feel like buying that big fat diamond ring.
Your measures, your treasures. 38, 36 has been a pleasure. 26 in the waist mean hold on forever. BTW, I just wanna cuddle you. You the dream team, so I don't need to hug you. Call me every second, you can never be a bugaboo. Sexy in my Rolls Royce, keep a ninja loving you. I just wanna stack it when a ninja walking next to you. I know your worth, I felt your hurt. The mother thoughts come last and you come first. Can't wait to show you off in the family church with the extravagant hat and the matching skirt. St. Laurent boots with the Moai purse. Classy and foreverness, sexy on the highs list. Hotter than a bowl of grits sitting on my honor list. I just wanna let you know the decision was unanimous.
It made me feel like chop 100 grand a month on your fashion. It made me feel like giving you the access code to my mansion. It made me feel like you're my queen and I'm your king.
You're my queen.
Yeah. So, yo, we out of here, y'all. Much love to Big Feeve. Much love to Blaq Thompson. And we going to do it again, y'all. We out.